Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond, broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Two great guests and two great entrepreneurs and the owners of Whispers, and we're just going to talk about the business, what's happening with Laredo, and how you guys doing?
Doing good.
You guys doing great.
It's gone by fast, 2023. I can't believe we're already halfway there. I mean,
Yeah, the year's gone already.
It's gone. I mean,
Yeah.
I still remember people. And I was just out here. They were calling about New Year's resolutions, and the same person called me a while back, and he said, "We're already in August."
back to school, and then by the time you know it,
You know the year's gone cuando NFL starts.
Yeah, no, it's done. It's already
So it's
gone.
like, yeah.
And it's just one thing, you see it. It's like it's going faster and faster by the minute. And
slow down, Mother
yeah.
Nature. What's going on?
yeah, now we got UFOs.
UFOs.
Yeah.
Now we know we have UFOs,
Yes.
so we're like, okay, but okay, whatever.
And the UFOs are excited.
Yeah, they're rooting for somebody else not to die.
Never that was
No.
Aw.
I'm a Steelers fan.
But tell me, how's everything else? How's Whispers? I saw that you're bringing in some good people. That's exciting.
Yeah, we're bringing in some good bands. I would say we're back to normal as far as
The businesses.
as far as health, as far as the COVID, as far as the last time we met. That I think we're back to normal as far as that, but the economy is not back to normal.
No, it's not
at all.
I think people have understood that if you're going to get COVID, you're going to get COVID. And they're not as scared as they were before. But the economy is bad. I think I have a lot of parents here that have kids here that have lost their jobs. They can't pay for their kids, and you're like, you hate to lose that kid, and you hate to see them go, but you're like, what can you do? There's no help, They come over here. We're trying to get some help, what little we can from the county, to see if we can get some sponsorships for some kids, and at least pay for these kids to do good at school. If they don't have money, let's help them out. You want them in the street, or you want them here? I mean, one way or another, you're going to help them out. Either you're going to help them out in juvie, or you're going to help them learn something for them to learn respect.
Lead the good path, yeah.
So that's the way I look at things. And the rents are not going low. Have you noticed that? You try to look for a new space, they don't want to budge. People are losing. What do you guys? Well, you see the same thing.
I mean, like I said, we're doing good. I mean, we're doing okay. We always try to, we spoke last time. We always try to do something on a daily basis.
What days you guys open?
We're open every day. Every day.
7 days a week.
7 days from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. But I mean, yeah, the economy is it's taking a toll. A lot of people don't know or understand that we are in recession. Whether the government announces it or not, as long as they don't say we're in recession, we're not mentally. The people that are like, we're still okay, whatever, which I guess is okay, because you know how when they say something, it creates panic. So right now, I mean, the economy is trembling. It's just trying to get back to normal, and in our industry, food, restaurants, and alcohol and all that.
The prices went up, and people don't see that.
Yeah. So thank God that our prices are still the same as they were 4 years ago. Beer and alcohol, liquor has gone up very little. We haven't upped our prices.
Okay.
We had food there before. We don't right now. But if we had it, I know that we'd be increasing the prices because we've seen it when we go to HEB. The prices are more expensive. Meat, pork, chicken, everything. Everything's gone up.
Everything's gone up, and people don't understand that. You go to every restaurant, it's gone up at least 10%.
Yeah.
Easy, 10% to 20%. It's gone up, and people say, no, it hasn't. It has.
Yeah, it has.
It has, and what you could, us three will go out and eat. Now it's going to be add another $30 to it, you know, easy,
Yeah.
and it's just a small meal, and we're not looking at a fancy restaurant either, you know.
No,
so
yeah.
we're being very frugal with it, but you see that change, and people do not grasp it, and they look at certain businesses like yours or this year. They don't expect you guys to raise the prices either. Things went up, you know. And especially here with the martial arts, you see people thinking that it's when out when we were kids, when we were 10 years old, it was $30 a month. When, you know what I'm saying? So it's no longer that way anymore.
And it affects the whole economy, no matter what. It doesn't matter what you do in life. Like you said, martial arts. You know, you can have the parents say, "Well, why are you going up, Buitron? I mean, did your materials go up? I mean, you're still teaching the same thing." Yeah, but for me to survive and pay my bills, that my bills have gone up, groceries have gone up, everything's gone up. I have to increase my stuff too, even though my stuff's not really material that I'm selling, but there's material I have to buy.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely, you know, and they kind of frown on that, you know. But usually, you know, when they ask that question, I said there's other places that teach for free, which is actually, and the county does great, and you know they have the Webb County PAL, which the sheriff does an excellent job over there. It's free,
Yeah.
but they don't see that the people that teach there are on a salary from the department. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if I was in a salary and the U.S. government was paying me, I'll be teaching for free as well.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they don't understand. They don't understand that. So how what do you see in the restaurant bar business? What do you see has changed and people need to understand?
I think they still want to go out, you know, because you don't want to have the same routine as far as saying, well, I mean, I can eat at home. It's like, we're always saying it, babe, este mes, we're gonna cut back and then we're not gonna eat out. Pero, so where are we gonna go eat right now, though? What do you mean? Like, we're talking about not eating out and we're talking about, well, let's go somewhere and eat and talk about it. You know what I mean? We're always on the run, we're always busy, and then so is half of Laredo. I'm not gonna carry a brown bag with me to, you know, when I'm hungry and I'm gonna open it up. You have to eat. So, and then we go to the restaurant and, babe, well, let's just order a plate and we'll share it. Yeah, está bueno, we'll order a plate and we'll share it.
That doesn't work.
Pues I want this one, and pues I want this one. But let's just order both and we'll share both. Well, she already ordered 2 plates. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's the economy. It has taken a toll, but you got to do what you got to do to survive. You still have to eat. You still have to, you know. I mean, I kind of feel a little bad for people that are on an hourly wage to where, you know, that you punch in, you punch out, you're gonna get paid the same amount. We don't. I haven't gotten paid hourly in the last 20 years of my life. It's been all based on commission. It's all based on
what you put into it.
What you put into it. What your outcome is. What you put into it. If we stay stagnant and we just continue doing what we're doing, well, we're going to continue to get the same results. You know, you want to increase you want to increase your income. We have to put into it to get a different result.
Absolutely.
Same thing as, you know,
I mean,
commission.
you know, the last time I worked in my area, I must have been 19 years old. Ever since then, it's either what I do or I don't get paid. You know, so people don't understand. If for people to become entrepreneurs like us three, that's what we do. People need to, sometimes we suffer because we want those that are underneath us to get paid, pay the payroll, and people do not understand that. And especially a lot of people that we elect have never been in that situation before. So they think, okay, we could care less about those people, right? Because they were always getting paid anyway, whether they were a secretary or what have you. If someone, you know what I'm saying? So they could care less with, well, why, you have to see the two sides of it. Laredo undoubtedly has taken a huge hit. People say it's coming back. I doubt it. The mall's still empty. Downtown is shot. I mean, you go into construction all over the place. There's empty spaces there, all over the place. And then when you call them and they want an outrageous amount, I'm sorry, but it ain't gonna happen. It's still gonna be empty for the next 2, 3 years, 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they don't understand it. You have to pay your loan for that, or else the bank's gonna take it. And they're gonna do whatever they want with it. That's what's happening anyway. And they don't. I don't know. There's like a disillusion. There's something. There's reality, and they're over here floating around that doesn't touch. Because you said it. People on the run, eating all the time. Some restaurants are doing good. People say, "Oh, well, the restaurants are doing good."
I wonder if UFOs work. Do they work? Do they have a job?
Yeah.
If there is another Earth somewhere, I wonder what they're doing for their.
And I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
Yeah.
and I feel sorry for wait staff. I feel sorry for folks that are on that type of end, because now it's times are hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Times are hard.
I mean, with small business and the
Everybody's trying to make $1, and it's okay, because you have to.
Sure.
And then everybody's trying to hold on to their money, which is okay as well, because it's their money, But as you brought up wait staff and bartending and stuff like that, before being an owner, I always saw it that if I go to a restaurant, I hated it when they put the automatic gratuity. I didn't like it. But then again, I've never been a bad tipper, so
You're not like
because I understand, and I understood this business since before I was in it, but a lot of people don't understand it, and a lot of people, pues que le paguen más al waiter. Well, that's not the point. The point is that you're getting a service, and the thing is that within that service, sure, they get minimum wage, and I want to say minimum wage as far as waiters and servers and bartenders. It's not the same as the minimum wage for somebody working at Stripes. I'm assuming right now we're at $7.25. That's why $7.75 somewhere around there.
it's like but let's say 7.25. And then what is a waiter right now getting paid here in Texas?
Okay, state is 2.14. That's state.
That's per hour.
That's per hour. Yeah.
So they get paid $2.14, but then they also have to get paid tips.
They get their tips, and they get their credit card tips and their cash tips. Now, state law is if they don't supersede their minimum wage going to Texas regulations, which is the $7.25, then you have to pay them the difference. For example, they work 6 hours today, and they make nothing. Let's just say they make nothing. Only the $2. Well, no, you have to pay them the $7.25. So the thing is that they always they make more than $7.25 an hour. It is a very rare occasion to where they don't exceed the $7.25 per hour on an average of their cash and credit card tips. So with that being said, like I said, the automatic gratuity, like I said, I've never liked it when they tag it on. Even if it was a table of 15 of us, I'm like, I'm gonna leave you the tip, And that was always my mentality before. So with the automatic gratuity, I agree and disagree with it. And it's an oxymoron, but the thing is that we provide good service. We do have good staff, and I'm not just saying I'm not saying this because it's Whispers and we own it, and we want to say it's the best bar in Laredo, and no, it's because of the way that we train our staff. Our number one priority there is customer service over everything else. You may go in there and the guy we just hired may not make you the best margarita, but you know what? He's going to be friendly, he's going to be nice, he's learning, and attitude, charisma gets you further than experience. And I remember I posted one time, I will hire somebody that wants to work over somebody with no experience over somebody that has all the experience in the world and doesn't want to work. Any day. The other guy's trainable. He doesn't have any experience. You're going to train him the way you want to train him. And like I said, it's customer service, the way you treat people. We go back to, you know, the way the economy is. You want to make people feel good about that dollar that they spent. Not regret it, not go back, not ever want to go back. And I'm going to use this as an example because I always use it. Chick-fil-A. How come they have their stuff in line all the time? I think in my whole life, Chick-fil-A's done me wrong maybe one time.
I can't remember, but they've studied it. They've done great with it. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. I think it one time was 87 seconds. So you're supposed to, or 88 seconds. You were supposed to go from the McDonald's drive, to the window and off. It's 88 seconds, and then they brought it down to 86 seconds. And all of a sudden now it's worse. It's 118 or 120. I mean, the average of McDonald's was 88 seconds.
Well, now what they do is they park you.
No, they park you.
So that way the time stops.
So you're like, wait a minute, but you go here to Laredo, it was like 20 minutes for you to get something, you know? So you're like, what's the problem? Is it cultural? Is it attitude? Yes. But I think the trainability is, you know, there's a perfect book out there. It's called Unreasonable Hospitality. You should read. And it's written by an executive chef. It does wonders for everything that it is. It's a good read. Get into it, and because everything that happens in there, like you said, it's the ambience, it's the hospitality, how you're treating people in there is a reason they're going to come back. And you have, and wait staff, that's a reason. Sometimes I feel the same. I feel many ways. Should you have 15%? Should you have this? Should that? I say, and I've been there. A lot of people have been. I'm an executive chef, so I'm telling you this. In France, you don't tip. In Europe, you don't tip. You're not supposed to. We Americans won't tip. In some places, it's 15%, and they treat you like dog meat, you know. And then in some other places, that they're willing and they're serving and they're compatible, and they're giving you a great experience of what you're in that place to do. People go out and over tip them because of how they were being treated. So I like the whole plans of everything else. Sometimes, and I've been this way because I know the place, and I'll correct them and I'll even tip them. I'll leave them something, but I'm not going to go over and go far and beyond if they mistreat people there. Because I've seen some, and I get it. You know, people are people, and they work. But if you're mistreated at a restaurant and you complain to the manager, and they don't do anything about it, then I don't go back. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't go back.
Yep.
And it's not about, oh, I'm gonna give you a discount here. No, it's not about that. It's about the whole experience. And people need to see that. So I'm with you in that. So folks that you're out there, you should tip what your concern is and how you felt and how you were treated. That's the way I look at it.
Yep.
You know, if you want to take 15% off the bat, it's a different story. Or you're sitting down with a group of people and they go in there, oh, because I serve you guys and there's 5 or more, I'm going to charge you 15% because this is a policy. Another policy I don't like that's here and it's live and kicking in Laredo is you get a menu, there's no prices.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you go up there and the Coke costs you $15. You know what I'm saying?
Better be for friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Tienen dinero, no tienen dinero.
You know what? You know, and you see that with them, and then they say, "Oh, well, I wonder how come my restaurant's empty." Well, look at what you're doing. So there's a lot of things that can be helped and added, but again, it's that hospitality.
Yeah, it is. It's
that
like
experience.
We own a bar, and we have customers, but the way that we see it, and you can ask our customers, you can ask our staff. We're not building we're not building our business. We're building relationships.
That's good.
That's what we do. Because
An agreement.
during pandemic, it was those relationships that we had built prior to pandemic that kept us open. It was those regulars that kept us open. And they're still there. They were there before, they were there during, and they're still there right now. So our business is building up, but we don't forget
Sure. Who helped you when you
who
were down?
Maria is, who Carlos was, all these people, who we still give them the same hospitality. And I always tell my staff, Carlitos goes there every day and, he spends $50 and he's been doing it since we opened. Don't take Carlitos for granted either. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's Carlitos, he's always here, he's not leaving.
Always
No.
look at them like you the first time you met him.
Yeah. Treat him like it's the first time he's been here. Not just because, I already know him. No, don't neglect them because you will lose people. They didn't sign a contract to where they're going to be there for 20 years. No, they can at any point go next door or go over here and say, well, I think I might have, my welcome is not as it used to be, but take care of everybody, of course. But you have your regulars and these people may go in there and spend $10, but he goes in there 3 times out of the week. Then llega Buitron, hey, shots for everybody. Entra un OG, está gastando, and you spend $200, he left you $100 tip. You love Buitron, but you might not see Buitron ever again. This guy over here, pobrecito, está en la esquina. You neglected him because he's drinking a Miller Lite. He drank 2 Miller Lights.
Gave you $5.
Gave you $5, and he spent 10. But he's there 3 times a week. Multiply that times 4, times 26, times 52. He paid whole year. He paid one of my months' rent. So, but again, you treat everybody good, no matter whether they're new, they're regulars.
Exactly. And people need to understand that. And it's about the experience that you go there. It's what it's about,
And we back up our talk, because people that know us, we are a very, very different bar from every other bar. And I'm not going to mention any other names of the bars, but our bar, you go in there, you want to speak to the owner is available. The owner probably already talked to you before there was even an issue. So when people go in there that I already know, of course I say hi to them because I already know them. And the ones that I don't know, I go introduce myself. I go up to them, hey, what's going on, Mike? They see I'm always wearing a shirt from there, so they know I work there. Whatever you guys need, I don't introduce myself as the owner. I don't. Hey, whatever you need, man, let me know. Welcome. What brings you to, Whispers? Are you from Laredo? Are you from out of town? You can kind of sometimes see, that they're not from Laredo. We get a lot of people that are from out of town that are here working. There's a hotel around the corner, and that's where they stay. They Google bars, local bars are near me, whatever, and Whispers pulls up. So by the time there is an issue, whatever, they already know who to talk to, who to come. You already make them feel welcome. Even if there is an issue at any point, they know that they can come and talk to me. And I'm always available. I'm always on the floor. I help my staff clean. I help them restock. I help them throw the trash. I clean the restrooms. I do it all with them. You don't see too many owners out on the floor here in Laredo. And it's understood, like the bigger stores like Taco Palenque, pues no se va a sentar el dueño ahí, One that I can tell you is Danny Lopez. He's always there. He's always available too. He's always walking around and stuff. So
you all have you're all are, how can I say? You all have achieved to set a presence here that others cannot copy.
No, exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's what's nice about Whispers,
Mm-hmm.
And there's people in there that sometimes, like you said, there's people there that want to go to a place that's friendly, kind of like Cheers. You know what I'm saying? The old program, and not Cheers, the one that was here, but the program.
When my father was the owner of Cheers here in Laredo.
Yeah.
And Mr. Segovia.
Yeah, but you know how that they used to say it's a what was it? The song, the song, remember?
Which one?
From Cheers, the
show. The show.
Oh, the song, yeah.
Your neighborhood bar. What was it? A place you like to be?
I
Where
always
people
picture
say hi. Remember?
Your everyday neighborhood bar.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And that's the atmosphere that you all have. You brought that in there. That's what's needed. You know?
I mingle with the customers. There is a boundary, of course, right? But I play pool with customers. I sit down and talk to them. We do karaoke. They know I like to sing. So I'm out there on the floor, whether I'm behind the bar or out on the floor. I'm always involved with the customers, with the bands, with everything that goes in and out of that bar. I'm involved in it.
And how about your wife? What does she do for a living?
She says that she runs errands all day, and she's working out of her phone. She's at the nail salon, hair salon, and, those are her errands.
No, it's a great couple that's
we're a team, and she works out of her phone, and
most
a lot
of us
people,
do.
How?
A lot of people don't know
bands.
that digital cameras here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something about digital cameras. Digital cameras here are better than the movie cameras that they had in 2000 in Hollywood. Okay, so if people are not living off their phone, so you're not in this day and age because everybody's multitasking 4 or 5 different things.
I can be doing right now. I'm like trying to touch it because I see.
No, I'm trying not to grab my phone.
Me too. I'm like, okay, I'll get back. But I mean,
and you have, and that's just what life has presented for us.
It's 24/7.
We have to, as an entrepreneur, you have to understand marketing. You have to understand. And if you're not on this, forget about it. And then people say, you're on TikTok for those are 13-year-old kids messing around in there. No.
Yeah.
Right now, you better be on there, and you better be pushing your thing. And right now, they're saying that you have to be posting anywhere between 7 to 12 times per day. And you're like, when do we have that?
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be doing that. If that's a business that you have to be spreading it out there.
Yep.
Maybe people say, "Oh, you're pushing this all the time. Oh, you're pushing your business all the time." Well, that's my business. If you want to come, fine. If you don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Love
me, hate me. I'm still here, taking care of
why
what
am I going to
do.
care about so and so on Facebook that's using a fake profile and trying to? You know what I'm saying? Who could care less?
Yeah.
But we have to push each other, and especially here in Laredo, if you have a small business, push them. That's the way I am. I push those that I know, those that I care about.
Yes.
And those that are doing good, I'm pushing them forward.
Amen.
And it's not an easy business.
It's not.
It's not. A lot of people might see it as like last time I was joking around with one of the guys. Wednesday we were at my son's soccer practice, and we have a group chat with a pulley because I have 4 teams that play at Whispers. Wednesday empiezan, billiards, pool. So el Wednesday empiezan los texts. ¿Quién va a ir? ¿Quién no va a ir? Yo no puedo ir. Y que yo estoy trabajando, And I send them a picture. I'm at the soccer field and I put my feet up on the fence. And I take a picture of my feet and I go, look, yo también estoy trabajando. Y todos must be nice. It's on, fun and games. But in reality, even my regulars that are a part of me on a daily basis don't understand the ins and outs of it.
And they won't.
Last night I got home at 4 a.m. We were putting up some lights. I put up some new audio. I put up a new mixer. We restocked. Have everything ready for today. That way I do less stuff today. So I got home at 4. And then back up at 9 a.m. And here we are. And then from here, it's not, let me go take a nap. From here, we have things to still do. And then I have to be at the bar by 2. Band starts getting there, setting up. We have a big event tonight. We got Mike Garza playing tonight.
Yeah.
So, it's get the balloons. Do we need more cups?
We're celebrating our 4-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
August 12th is when we open to the public. But I said, let's go ahead and do the whole month and customer appreciation.
I go, babe, it's not your birthday.
It's always our birthday.
When it's her
Every
birthday,
day is
her
our birthday.
birthday is every day that month. I go,
What they say?
I go, I've never heard of that. I go, my birthday's on the 31st and it's on the 31st. It's not on the 30, 29,
My mother
28,
would always say-
27, 26.
My mother, may she rest in peace, will be her 7-year anniversary this Saturday in heaven, and she still guides me and my siblings. I know because we have that faith, and she's so powerful. But she is a good example. But every day, she always says, dress up like it's your birthday every day. Don't wear nude lipstick when you're gonna go present yourself, to the public. Wear your red lipstick or your,
Yeah.
brightness,
Sure.
so you can, that radiance can, outstand once you
Absolutely.
walk into that room, or wherever you're going. And I always tell them, it's your birthday every day, so celebrate. You don't know when, one day you were here, one day we're gone. So, enjoy it. Why less?
I'd probably be about 150 years old already.
You might be
If
one
I
day.
celebrated it every day because it's 31 days in December,
But it's good.
But no, I understand your rationale. What you have to do, you always have to, do what you do and do it with the love that you do it. And make sure that love that you
Passion.
have it, that passion radiates out onward, and everybody knows that that's it.
me dicen, they tell me something, Mike, ¿cómo le haces, bro? ¿Cómo le hago qué? Well, chinga, you're here every day, bro. Like every day. And yes, I am there every day.
Our children pass by, they'll check on us, the older ones, the baby. Sometimes we
Yeah.
have the baby running around there, in the mornings, like where they're like from 12 to 3, 12 to 4, and sometimes we're like, sit down and,
You have a baby, you have a family, you're always here at the business. Like, how do you do it? How do I just do it?
It's live.
There is
We
no other.
can't-
There's no
we
other
can't
way
stop.
of doing
I mean,
it.
we have to
Like,
keep on
I don't know
going.
any other way how not to do it. Like, even if I wanna stay in bed,
We're
because there's days I
blessed.
do. I have this little monkey jumping on me, and I gotta get up. He's hungry, So, I gotta go. And I feel bad sometimes. Papa, I gotta go to work. So ahorita we left. He went to sleep late last night. We were watching cartoons on the phone and stuff. Ahorita se quedó dormido. So when he's asleep, I feel good. I sneak out. Then, Papa, you stay me.
Or I go to work with you.
And this is, sometimes he'll choose. He's like, no, Mama, go, you stay.
No bar, no bar tonight.
Or no, yeah, bar. He already knows. And even when he's with us, we pull into the parking lot just to go open. No bar. I go, Papa, I'm just gonna get something real quick. I'm gonna get out real quick. Okay, but
and that's the way it is, and it's hard. People don't understand. When you have your own business, it's very, very hard because there's a lot of other time that we can't spend. We don't have a 9-to-5 job, and we finish
for a
at
second.
5, and who cares about the job? I'm over here. I'm gonna act like that.
Paul,
We're acting like that all the time.
I used to work in the car business. Okay, I worked from 8 a.m. I was a finance manager, so I was the first one and the last one. So 8 p.m. to 9, 10, depending. Sometimes, end of the month, you got to stay later. And when I left the car business, I was like, badass, dude. Like, I'm not gonna work that many hours. I'm working more hours now. I want to go back to the car business. Like, I thought I was retiring. I thought I was gonna take it easy, be at the bar.
Sorry. I didn't tell you that part.
Así era con mi whiskey at the end of the bar, smelling it.
No.
That didn't happen, dude.
No, and it's not gonna happen. And so that's just the way it is. That's what you chose, and that's what you have to move forward and showing everybody else. Hey, listen, you know what? I'm doing it, and I'm doing it good. And I'm doing it the right way.
Paul, sometimes
How do you feel?
I'm
Do you
there.
like it?
I'm there sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not doing this to like give me my props, but I'm playing pool, the poolie,
Oh, you're a taco fairy.
and I'm watching everything, and I'm putting music on my phone, and playing and shooting, and then voiding a receipt, and then serving a beer
Checking
to this
who's
guy on the
walking
way
in.
out. On the way back to the pool, throw 2-3 empty bottles. Yeah, I mean, I'm all over the place.
That's what, I mean, unfortunately, yeah.
And I'm the eye in the sky. This is happening over here. This is happening over
So
here.
I am your maintenance guy. I am your bartender. I am your security. I am your DJ.
Your friend.
I'm your friend. I'm your psychologist. I'm everything. You know, and a
Yeah.
trade of a man of all trades. You know.
Yeah, that's the way, that's, you know, you multitask. You can't multitask.
That
it
is
ain't gonna
that,
happen.
Paul. That
That
is.
ain't gonna- that, you know, because people don't understand that.
That's
They
not
think-
multitasking. That's
That's-
insane already, dude.
You know,
Like,
no, a lot of these people that are up there, oh, we multitask. We have a meeting once a week. Well, okay. And
I was on
And
my.
you still mess it up.
In the
And you
meeting.
still mess
In the
it up.
meeting,
You
I
don't-
was in my phone. I'm doing two things. That's multitasking.
I think when I was giving labor, I was booking bands, like setting it up, like we never stop. Like
And don't go too far.
but let's take and you see that in the future. Do you have like a calendar? This month we have this band. This
Oh,
week we have
yes.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
So
yes.
what do we have? What are the next features that we have? What are the
Okay,
next-
so right now I have Make Cruz tonight. Okay. And it's a part of our 4th year anniversary. We do have,
Grupo Sensación tomorrow.
well, involved in it, we have LNF,
Oh yeah.
sponsor. We have Next Level Roofing, sponsor. We have Casa Raul, sponsor. So we do have sponsors. It's going to be a big event. We're going to have the Bud Light Girls there tonight. We're going to have door prizes. We're going to have prizes throughout the night. The band's going to be playing. We have a DJ. It's going to be a fun-filled night, full of events, full of, happy, Tomorrow, I also have a live band, Grupo Sensación. And then throughout the week, we also have our normal,
bands and shows.
events that we have, and then next week, we do have, again, celebrating our 4th anniversary, we do have the Crazy Pimps. Crazy Pimps come from Eagle Pass. Their music is very similar to Los Garcia brothers, okay? These guys have really grown in the last 3
Well, the
years.
Garcia brothers are from that area, isn't it? They're from
I am
Eagle
not
Pass, no?
sure. I think they're around the same
Carrizo,
area.
around that
Yeah.
area, Carrizo or Eagle Pass, around that area. That's what the Garcia brothers
Yep.
are.
The Garcia.
And then the following weekend, so it's 3 weeks back to back before going back to school. I know school starts next week already.
For LISD.
On the 15th for
UISD.
it. For
Yeah.
UISD. Let me tell you this: you guys gonna have Jake Paul and Nate Diaz fight?
No, we
Who do you tell me right now? Who do you think's gonna win?
Nate Diaz is crazy, dude.
I hope
you
Nate-
can
I hope he wins.
you can
For the
kill
guys
Nate
in
Diaz.
for the guys in Stockton, I hope Nate wins.
You can kill him and he'll come back from the dead and still kick your ass. That's Nate Diaz, and you know that. I mean, I'm a Nate Diaz fan.
I've never really followed MMA, but I'm very close to the folks in Stockton, and Nate Diaz is from Stockton, California,
Yeah.
and that area, and he's a tough guy, tough kid. Both
But they're
Diaz
fighting
brothers.
MMA or they're fighting boxing?
They're fighting boxing against Jake Paul. So
That's gonna be Nate Diaz's downfall, though.
I don't, let's see what happens.
He does throw hands, but an MMA glove and a boxing glove is very, very different. He's trained in MMA. He does throw, like I said. He does do ground and pound. You can't do it here, so that's going to be his downfall. Now, take it to the octagon.
But let's
The
see
other
what
guy
happens.
does unsaid chance.
I've seen some of Jake Paul's after videos. Seems like a cool guy, both of them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just feel more with Nate.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Well,
I
it's
just feel
just,
more
That's
for Nate.
something
It's the
to
first
look
time that I've
forward
always,
to.
you know what I'm saying?
it's the mentality that guy has. When he's losing, that's when he's winning. That's the way I've seen Diaz all the time. So you have Nate and then you have Nick, but
I got the chills. When you're losing, you're really winning.
yep,
No, he's like,
yeah. When it looks like you're losing.
So, I would like for you guys to send me a calendar. We'll put it at the end of here for people to see, like, if you have that little thing. Because, number one, folks, let's support our small businesses. If you'd like to have a nice cold one, go out to Whispers. And enjoy yourself. And I'm not one about, and drink responsibly, number one, but I'm not one there to, I rarely go out because by the time I get out of here at 10 o'clock at night, I really don't feel like going out. So, it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if it's on a Saturday or Friday, I'm just like, I'm already out.
Want to
you know?
relax, take a shower.
And on Saturdays, I'm nonstop. I'm doing about 4 or 5 things at one time.
But yeah, Paul, I mean, there's always something going on with us. We're always on the move. We're always thinking and doing something. And even staying on top of everything, it's still not easy. It's still not, you guys have it together. We do, but there's certain things you can't control in life. You can only put in so much and get back so much, So, but again, had we not been this involved and not have this and not have that, I mean, we wouldn't be open right now, And we just went with the flow.
If you would have gone with the flow, if I would have gone with the flow, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It took that dedication to stand up and say, you know what, not me, you guys are going to not tear it down. And those people that did that were resilient enough to pass 2020, they're still here now.
Yeah.
The other ones that folded, they folded.
Mm-hmm.
And they're folding now. And that's what happens. You have to make a stand and continue. It's because if we get something like that, they'll close us down.
Yeah.
With the government that we have here in Laredo, they'll close us down in a heartbeat. And unfortunately, that's. And I don't know, folks. One more time, we're finishing this off. This weekend, you have nothing to do. Go out and visit Whispers, have a cold one, play pool, listen to some music.
Football's back, so we're
Yeah.
showing the games there.
On Sundays?
Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays.
Wednesday evenings we have a acoustic show by Javier Richard. He's phenomenal. I recommend you all ladies to come on out and enjoy yourselves. And everything but good spirits.
There it is. Folks, we'll leave you with this. You all stay safe, be safe, and God bless you. Till next time, much peace.